Hi everyone, and yes, welcome. Here we are in New Asgard, otherwise known to us as St. Abbs, here in Scotland. Nothing to do with Horror Express, but I thought it'd be a nice day out and thought it'd be nice to give you a little look around at New Asgard, as it's about an hour away from where I live. So before we get on to the Horror Express Kickstarter, let's have a little look around at New Asgard, otherwise known as St. Abbs. So, Horror Express, what can I tell you about it? Horror Express was made in 1972 and tells the terrifying tale of a trip on the Trans-Siberian Express. It features Christopher Lee and Peter Cushing, and of course it's got a fantastic guest sort of performance from Telly Savalas, who most of you hopefully know was famous for being Kojak with his lollipop. The film is absolutely tremendous. It really is. If you haven't seen this film, I think you'll be surprised. You can see sort of undertones of alien and bits and pieces in it, and I believe that's where some of the story came from. So, why don't we have a little look at the trailer for Horror Express 3D before I tell you any more about the film. Roll that VT.
For 2 million years in these subterranean caves, a creature of superhuman evil was entombed in a wall of ice, waiting to be free, waiting to live again. Travel with us on a journey into a world where nightmare becomes reality.
Are you telling me that an ape that lived 2 million years ago got onto that crate, killed the baggage man and put him in there?
Yes, I am. It's alive. It must be.
Travel with us, if you dare, on the Horror Express. But you can't escape. No one can stop the fury and the terror of the Horror Express.
So there you go. Hopefully you'll see some of the fantastic work that Phil's done on this project. Phil's conversion stuff is absolutely beautiful. I think both Alex and I, when we watched this, when we were testing, we're like, oh man, how did he do that shot? And it's great. We can all kind of share and try and improve each other's conversions bit by bit. But you will have seen some of Phil's work if you've seen our trailers on YouTube. He did the June 2 trailer. He's done a whole load of them, and I'll be certainly sharing more of these during our Kickstarter campaign. Okay, so next, let's take a little look at the reward tiers that we have for Horror Express 3D. So we have some fantastic rewards for you this time. But actually, before I say anything, I was just going to point out this view behind me, because this is definitely in the Avengers film. The house over there with the blue door, I believe is where Thor is living at the time. And what's quite fun is if you actually have a look at the film, and you look at the view behind you, you'll see how much they've added onto the town in post-production. And the big building on the big sort of Victorian building on the hill over there, they've actually moved along, I think. Anyway, have a look. I'll see if I can find a still, but you have a look and you'll see how interesting it is. Well, it's interesting to me. Anyway, let's talk about rewards. So, obviously we have the usual. Digital downloads with the printable cover and label if you want it. We have the standard 3D Blu-ray, which is a single disc, pretty much the bare bones package that comes, well, and you get the digital download with that. The next level up we have, oh, just a beautiful thing, the Platinum Pack, which as per all of our iPop releases, comes with a handful of goodies. Let me just have a little look here. So the Platinum Edition comes with the slipcover. It also comes with lobby cards, which are looking fantastic, by the way. It comes with the mini poster insert, obviously your 3D glasses, and the digital downloads you'll get with that as well. The next tier we have is for those of you who maybe haven't already got our discs or who want doubles for some reason. You never know, these things could become collectible at some point. So what we have is the iPop Platinum Platinum Collection. Now this is all 5 of our releases in their Platinum editions, comes with all the goodies. You can check out the description next to this or below it, and you'll find all the details. But let me show you what these are. So they are Nightmare Castle Platinum Edition, Last Man on Earth, oh let me turn it that way, Last Man on Earth Platinum Edition, Electric Man Platinum Edition. Is that better? Platinum Edition of Electric Man. The fantastic Platinum Edition of House on Haunted Hill. Oh, there we go. House on Haunted Hill, Platinum Edition. And finally, although I don't have the Platinum Edition slipcover, the Platinum Edition of Horror Express 3D. It's just a bit of a mock-up, so if it looks not great, it's because it's from my laser printer. Anyway, so that is the full collection. We only have 25 of these collections available. We're getting very low on stock on some of the Platinum editions. We won't be producing these again, or it's highly unlikely. So please, if you want these, get them now. So, for our really serious premium backers, we have some fantastic rewards this time around. Let me tell you a little bit about these. So, for the ticket holders tier, you will not only get the Platinum Edition, and this is very dramatic, hence my dramatic surroundings. You will not only get the Platinum Edition, you will also get a 7-inch vinyl picture disc, single-sided, with music from the film. You will get a replica film cell display, anaglyph film cells, 35mm replica cells in the display, which you can see in the description next to you. You will also get an alternative slipcover, and it's something that everyone's been asking for. It's an alternative slipcover with a lenticular front on it. So hopefully this will make people very, very excited. On top of that, you also get the Horror Express novel, Horror Express soundtrack audio CD, and finally, as with anything in this tier from iPop, you'll get a guarantee, a certificate of authenticity, which guarantees you've bought one of a very limited number of items. Right, the top tier reward that we have, Station Master. This is literally one-off. There's only one of these. We cannot, we can't duplicate this because we literally have only one. So effectively, you get everything in the ticket holders pack, plus the following. This 7-inch vinyl is upgraded to a 10-inch vinyl. It will still be the same audio tracks on it, but it's just bigger and more beautiful. We also have an original 8mm print of the film with it cut down to a 40-minute running time. This is from the 1970s. It's in a tin can, and it is literally one of. I don't know where you'll ever find this again. On top of that, we also have a set of 8 original lobby cards from the 1970s. Now, as I've noted in the description here, these are from the 1970s, so they do show signs of age. They've been used, they've been displayed, so some of them have got like little pinholes in them from being displayed, but this is the real deal. So you'll have everything pretty much that this has to offer and more. Okay, so that is that for the reward section. But before we move on, let's take a little look at another clip from Horror Express.
I'm sorry, there isn't a seat left.
My name is Saxton, Alexander Saxton. If you will check, you will find a telegram I sent you 3 weeks ago instructing you to reserve accommodation for me.
There's nothing I can do. Hello? Yes. Yes.
Well, look who's here. Professor Saxton, I presume?
Dr. Wells.
And what are you doing in Shanghai?
I've asked you the same thing.
Oh, I'm just collecting a few specimens. Miss Jones, let me introduce Professor Alexander Saxton. He dabbles in fossils and bones.
Glad to meet you, Professor.
I do.
Miss Jones has been assisting me. Bacteriology. Excellent technician.
For a woman, he means.
Thank you for watching this video. I hope you're going to back us. I hope you're going to go big, because it's really, really very, very special, this film. I think it's well worth having in your collection. So that's really it from here in New Asgard. As you can see, it's pretty wild. And if you want to hang around after this, I'll share a few more shots of the footage from here in glorious New Asgard. Thank you again for watching.